Did you know that how you deal with problems in life has a bigger impact on your happiness than the problems themselves? How often have actions made you upset that, looking back, weren't worth your time? There are many surprises in life, like people who don't understand us, situations that seem unfair, and things that make us test our patience. But what if there was a way to keep calm, even though everything was going crazy? What if you could get to a place in your mind where you can act as if nothing bothers you, not because you don't care, but because you have a deep, transformative understanding of how life works? I will show you some classic Buddhist lessons in this video. These lessons teach us how to be detached, how to reflect, and how to be strong through adaptability and silence. These lessons are meant to help you find inner peace that stays with you no matter what storms come your way. We'll talk about how to deal with life's inevitable problems with a smile, and why getting good at this can change the way you see the world in a big way. Stay tuned and watch this video all the way through to find out how these powerful strategies can help you live a happier, more peaceful life. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel before we get into these important Buddhist lessons. This small action helps us bring you and other people looking for inner peace and wisdom more content that changes lives. Don't miss out. Click the subscribe button and turn on the bell to be the first to know about new life-changing ideas. Let's make a promise to each other now. Make a comment below that says, "I welcome peace and wisdom into my life." That you are typing this in the comments shows that you want to make your life more calm and clear. Let's make a space full of good vibes and help each other along the way. The power of being separated. In the calm teachings of Buddhism, there is a deep truth that we don't always notice, but that has the power to completely change our lives. This truth is about being separate. We suffer a lot because we hold on to things, people, and even feelings. Buddha taught us about dukkha, which is a word that is often translated as suffering. It means that we feel bad when we hold on too tightly to the things going on around us. Let's take a moment to think about what attachment is. It feels like holding sand in your hand. The more you squeeze, the more it slides out of your hands. The more we try to control people, force situations, or hold on to fleeting feelings, the more trouble and pain we bring into our lives. We only set ourselves up for frustration and disappointment when we insist on a certain outcome or try to hold on to a fleeting emotion. This is because everything is temporary and can change. But knowing how to understand detachment is not the same as not caring or being interested in anything. What it's really about is living life to the fullest, but with more freedom and ease. To be detached, you have to love deeply and be okay when your paths diverge. It means working hard with passion without letting ambition or fear of failing take over. It means that you can enjoy the good things in life without worrying that they will end, because you know that everything temporary. It's a lot like learning how to hold a cup of tea carefully, not too tight so it falls, but not too loose so it breaks when you try to squeeze it. Finding the right balance means being able to fully enjoy the warmth, smell, and taste of something without worrying about spilling it or being sad when it cools down. We can train ourselves to have this gentle hold in every part of our lives. Think about how this could help your relationships and your work. Don't expect your loved ones to fill all of your needs or meet all of your standards when you're with them. Instead, enjoy the time you have with them as it is, in the present. Instead of worrying about results and due dates all the time at work, focus on doing your best and knowing that it's enough, no matter what happens. This change in perspective makes you feel a lot less stressed and gives you a surprising amount of peace and happiness. If you take this approach, it doesn't mean you stop caring about your life or stop interacting with other people. Instead, it frees you from the heavy weight of fear and constant expectation, letting you experience life more deeply and honestly. Every moment is less heavy, and every interaction is a chance for growth and joy instead of worry and calculation. Learning the art of detachment will help you develop a calm mind and a kind heart. You stop being like a leaf caught in the wind and start moving through life like a bird gliding with the wind. Losses and changes that happen in life are less of a pain and more of a part of evolution and the natural flow of life. You learn to deal with problems with grace, let go of disappointments with ease, and enjoy happiness without holding on. When we accept our differences, we not only learn to get through life's storms, but also how to dance in the rain, enjoying every drop because we know the sun will come out again. This is the power of separation, which is the real key to freedom and peace in a world that is always moving and busy. The mirror mind. Think, don't act. Being able to think about things instead of reacting to them can change the way we experience everyday things. When we are criticized or treated unfairly, our first instinct is often to defend ourselves. When our ego feels attacked, our first instinct is to defend ourselves or attack back. But imagine a different situation in which you don't let the situation bother you and just watch it happen. This is what having a mirror mind is all about. The mind can reflect without getting attached, just like a mirror. Think about how a mirror works. It reflects everything in front of it, like birds flying by or storms passing through. It sees everything, but holds on to nothing. Similarly, when you train your mind to think, but not hold on, harsh words or nice compliments can't make you lose your cool. This state of reflection doesn't make your interactions with the world less effective. Instead, it gives you clarity and peace that makes your responses better. The simple but profound practice of pausing is the first step toward developing a mind that is like a mirror. When something hard comes up, don't react right away out of habit. Instead, pause. Take a slow, deep breath to separate yourself for a moment. This pause isn't a delay. It's a strong choice. It lets you see your feelings for what they are, understand them without letting them control you. This doesn't mean hiding your feelings. It means giving yourself time to learn more about them before you decide how to show them. Stopping to think and reflect is a lot like taking a step back from a painting to see the whole thing instead of just focusing on one brush stroke. This bigger picture view can help you see your feelings and reactions in new ways that aren't always clear when we're reacting right away. By doing this every day, you slowly change the way your brain works so that it looks for peace and perspective instead of anger and conflict. Think about how you could use this in real life. When someone says something that would normally make you angry, you don't let it change your mood. Instead, you pay attention to how you feel at the time. You recognize them, and then you let them go, just like a mirror does when an object moves away. This doesn't cut you off from your feelings. Instead, it lets you fully experience them, understand them better, and then let them go without letting them control what you do. This mirror mind builds a deep inner strength over time. You become stronger, not because you don't care, but because you know how to handle anything that comes your way. You keep involved and busy, but you do so from a calm and in-control place. Challenges are less about what other people want, and more about how you can grow and learn. You change how you interact with the world when you adopt this reflective approach. Being more aware and slowing down your reactions not only makes your mental and emotional health better, but it also makes your relationships better. The mirror mind isn't just a way to calm down, it's also a way to live a more thoughtful, caring, and satisfying life. When you pause before reacting, you create space between emotion and action. That space is where wisdom grows. Instead of being controlled by fleeting emotions, you gain the ability to see things clearly, just like a mirror reflects without holding on. Imagine how different life could feel if you mastered this simple shift in awareness. Take a moment to set this intention. Comment below. I choose to pause and reflect before I react. By writing this, you are committing to a calmer, more mindful way of engaging with the world. Let this be a reminder each time life challenges you. Flow like water. Being able to change is a sign of strength. As we go through life, our ability to adapt is often what makes the difference between happiness and pain. Take the river as an example. The rocks in its way don't stop it. Instead, the water flows around them without any trouble. It's easy to see how this natural flow is a metaphor for strength. When problems come up in life, the more we fight them, the more trouble we make for ourselves. Accepting problems as part of the journey and moving forward with grace and flexibility is what it means to learn to flow like water. Being adaptable doesn't mean giving up who you are or your values. Instead, you can adapt to new situations without giving up your core beliefs, just like water changes shape to fit the shape of the riverbed without losing what it's made of. Being adaptable means that you are ready to change and grow, but you still keep your own identity and believe in what you stand for. Finding this balance is important for getting through life's challenges without getting lost or stressed out. Practicing letting go of control is an important part of flowing like water. A lot of us put in a lot of effort to control every part of our lives, from our jobs and relationships to the little things we do every day. However, a lot of the stress we feel comes from wanting to control things that we can't. To be honest, there are many things in life that we can't change directly. Realizing this can be very freeing. Trust that life will work out as it should and let go of the need to control everything. You trust that things will happen when they're supposed to, and often in ways that are best for you, even if it's not clear at the time. Taking this flexible view of life doesn't mean you stop caring or reacting. Instead, it means being involved in life, making choices consciously, and then letting those choices change as things happen. It's about getting ready, making a plan, and then changing as needed without getting stiff or fragile when things change. This ability to change can lead to new ideas and chances that people who are stuck in their ways of thinking would miss. In addition, adapting like water makes you feel calm and accepting. When you stop fighting reality and start going with it, you spend less energy being angry and more energy doing good things. You learn how to deal with life by bending when you need to and always moving forward. Not only does this save your energy, but it also makes it easier for you to be happy and content in the present, no matter what. Being like water helps you develop a flexible mind, which can make you feel a lot less stressed and anxious. You learn how to stay calm and steady when life changes and things are uncertain. This helps you personally, but it also helps those around you by showing them how to live with ease and grace. Adapting and going with the flow without losing yourself is a deep strength that lets you handle life's ups and downs with grace and strength. Life is constantly changing, and true strength comes from learning to move with it rather than resisting. Like water flowing around rocks, when you embrace adaptability, challenges become stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Imagine how much lighter life could feel if you stopped forcing control and instead trusted the process. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more insights that can bring peace and clarity into your life. Turn on notifications to stay connected to these teachings as you continue your journey. The power of silence. In our noisy world, Silence has a lot of power that is often overlooked. When we're busy and arguments and fights happen all the time, it can be tempting to get involved in every fight that comes our way. However, not every conflict is worth your time or energy. Some disagreements are like fires that get hotter when you add fuel to them. You can stop these flames from spreading and taking away your peace of mind by learning to choose silence instead of joining in. Buddhist teachings stress that being quiet is not a way to avoid things. It is a deliberate choice to keep your inner peace. If you want to take a strong stand against negativity or pointless conflict, choose to remain silent. Being picky about the fights you take and realizing that sometimes the best response is to stay quiet. This isn't about keeping your voice down. It's about knowing when to speak up and when to stay quiet. Developing stillness inside yourself is another part of practicing silence. There's more to it than just not talking. You also have to stop talking to yourself. It can be very good for your mental health to take a few minutes every day to sit in silence. Allow yourself to just be in these moments by focusing on your breath and the quiet sounds around you. It's not about getting rid of your thoughts with this practice. Instead, it's about noticing them without getting attached to them and letting them go like clouds in the sky. Being still and silent every day trains your mind to be calm and clear all the time, not just when you're meditating. It gives you a calm base that can help you get through the chaos and challenges of the day. Because you're used to being calm inside, things don't bother you as much. Not only for yourself, but also for those around you, you become a calm and clear light. People may start to look for you as a calming influence because they can feel the strength in your calm demeanor. Embracing silence also makes it easier to listen, both to other people and to your own inner voice. When it's quiet, you might get ideas and intuitions that are too subtle to pick up when there's a lot of noise. So, silence can help you learn more about yourself and understand others better. It helps you live your life with more authenticity and purpose by letting you connect with your true feelings and wants. Because of this, silence is more than just not hearing anything. It gives you power over yourself and lets you get back energy that you might have lost in pointless exchanges. It protects you from the chaos of the outside world and creates a place where your mind can grow without being interrupted. As you add more silence to your day, you may notice that things that used to bother or upset you don't bother you as much. You are much more calm, less reactive, and deeply at peace. You find a superpower in the peace and quiet you embrace. It turns problems into chances to grow and fights into chances to practice peace. Silence is more than the absence of words. It is a source of strength and clarity. When you resist the urge to react to every conflict, you protect your peace. Choosing silence does not mean avoiding challenges. It means responding with wisdom rather than impulse. Imagine how much more calm and centered life could feel if you embraced this power in your daily interactions. Take a moment to affirm this practice. Comment below. I protect my peace by choosing silence when needed. By writing this, you set the intention to be more mindful of your energy and reactions. Let this be your reminder to pause, reflect, and respond with wisdom. How to smile at life. When you're going through the ups and downs of life, the simple act of smiling can teach you a lot. A smile isn't just a sign of happiness. It also shows that you're in charge of your life. When you can look back on your life and smile, even when things are hard, it means you fully understand and accept that you have risen above your problems. It's not about denying problems, it's about realizing that your inner state doesn't have to be controlled by what's going on around you. A lot of Buddhist statues show this idea beautifully through their calm faces. For example, the Buddha is often shown with a soft, knowing smile. This famous smile isn't an attempt to hide how hard life is. Instead, it's a sign of enlightenment, standing for peace and deep wisdom. It looks like the Buddha knew that life is temporary because he smiled. He knew that everything would pass, so short-term problems didn't bother him. This calm expression shows us that we can always choose how to react, even if we can't control everything in our lives. A smile shows that you are at peace with yourself and the world. You could use the smile as a form of meditation to make this a part of your daily life. You don't have to force a smile when you're sad or in pain. Instead, use a gentle smile to make you feel better all day. Do this. Gently smile at yourself, not at other people. This is especially important when you feel stressed or angry. Think about how this simple action can change your mood and outlook, putting you back in charge and calm. This kind of smiling can have a big effect on your mental and emotional health. It tells your brain that you are happy and at peace, which can help lower stress hormones and boost the production of neurotransmitters that make you feel good. A genuine smile, even if it's directed at yourself, can also help you breathe deeper and relax your body, which can make it easier for you to handle life's challenges. Aside from that, making smiling a daily habit makes you more likely to look for reasons to be happy and thankful. In this case, smiling not only shows that you are happy, but it also makes you happy. If you change your attitude, you might notice the little joys and beauties around you that you miss when your mind is on bad things. In the end, learning to smile at life means embracing each moment with grace and gratitude, knowing that you can choose how to react to anything that comes your way. It's about finding that inner smile that knows and sees past the present moment and into the flow of life that never ends. If you practice this art, you might feel like your life is easier, not because problems are less important, but because you can deal with them with more joy and peace. This mastery, which shows in your smile, can change not only your own life, but also the lives of those around you, bringing peace and inspiration to many. If these lessons have hit home for you and helped you feel at peace, don't end this journey here. If you want to learn more about deep Buddhist wisdom that can change your life, like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for your help. It lets us make more content that helps people like you find strength and calm inside. Make sure you have the bell turned on so you never miss another important lesson. Let's work together to make this a place of mindfulness and happiness. Let's say again that we are committed to inner peace. In the comment section below, write the phrase, "I choose peace over reaction." This will help you stay centered and calm when life throws you problems. Share your thoughts, experiences, or time when choosing peace made a difference in your life in the comments. Let's make a wave of calm and wisdom. Let's get smarter together and help each other along the way.